Hello, everyone. Can you all hear me?
Hello.
Hi. I'm sorry you had a little technical difficulties, and hopefully that's where it ends. But with Zoom and the internet, we can't promise anything. But I'm so glad that you're all here. My name's Kathy Capola, and I welcome you to Miami-Dade's first Walk for Mental Health, their virtual walk. On Saturday, May 22nd, we'll be holding the first walk for mental health that Miami-Dade has ever seen. And we're so happy you can join us and be a part of it. And we look forward to working with you for the next coming months. Our agenda for tonight is going to let you know all about NAMI Miami-Dade, what our program goals are for 2021, why you should walk with us. What is a virtual walk? Some of you may never heard of it. Fundraising and team building in a virtual world, and helpful resources that are going to help you understand what the walk's all about, how to raise money, how to even start the first steps. As you can see here, we have a couple of the national platinum sponsors, and we want to let you know that your logo can go right here, right? If you become a sponsor, if your company becomes a sponsor, your name will be listed with all these great other companies. And if you'd like more information, please contact us. Now I'd like to introduce you to our president, Susan Racher. Oh, sorry. No, I'm gonna introduce you to our staff. So it's Kate Edelson, Celia Morales, and Estefania Placencia. You may see them on the side of your screen, and they'll be talking during the rest of the presentation. Then we have our staff our board of directors. Many of them, or almost all of them, are here with us tonight. You can't see them, but they are participating, and they're going to be participating with you on this virtual walk. The board reflects NAMI community, the NAMI and the Miami community, including peers, family members, and providers. Now I'd like to introduce you to Daphne Michelle, who's going to say a couple of words.
Hi, how are you?
Hi, Daphne.
I'm happy to be here. Thank you.
And I'm going to stop sharing. And there she is. Hi, Daphne. Thank you for holding on for a few seconds.
It's okay.
So, Daphne, tell us, why did you become a NAMI Miami board member?
Well, I became a NAMI board member because as a therapist, I do understand the importance of community work and support of individuals and their families living with a mental health condition. NAMI's education, support, and prevention programs are so very important and touching. It touched many lives and individuals. They bring awareness and very informative information. They stop the stigma of just mental health coming from a Haitian background descent. It's a lot of stigma with mental health, mental illness, and just therapy in general itself. They offer hope of recovery. All messages that come from the heart is from the people that have lived with it. So it's not just someone that's just on top of their head defining what mental health is or what NAMI is, but these are individuals whose lives have been forever changed and it's dear to them. And it also help with their health challenges and within their family. This is why I have became not just an advocate, or someone that talks about NAMI, but to be a part of the board member. And so I encourage anyone and everyone that is out there listening to walk your walk and walk your way in May.
Thank you, Daphne. Can't wait to walk with you and your new baby girl.
Thank you.
So this screen represents our community, our NAMI Miami community, our volunteers, our providers, our outreach. You can see us here up in Washington, D.C., out at other events, music, in the schools. And so I want you to know who we are, and hopefully you'll get to know us more over the next few months. Now I'd like to introduce you to Susan Racher, our president.
Hi, it's so wonderful to be with you today. There are so many folks on this Zoom webinar who have been with us along this journey of the last 4 years, where we've jump-started NAMI Miami and created exponential growth in our education and prevention programs, ending the silence, in our support groups, our awareness campaigns and initiatives like Real Minds, and our most recent advocacy initiative, Advocates for Mental Health South Florida, which is joining forces to improve our mental health system of care in our community and in the state. This year, we touched over 8,000 people. More than 8,000 people reached out to us. This has been a very difficult year for our community and for all of us individually. And Kathy and the team and our board have been there for the community in a very challenging year. 8,000 people accessed our warm lines, our support groups, and connected directly with us. And so we'd like to introduce you to a couple of friends of NAMI who could give you their perspective on what this mission meant to them.
Good afternoon, NAMI family. My name is Matthew Racher. I'm a huge fan of NAMI, and I'm here at work at the Syringe Exchange program. I just want to give a shout out to you guys. I love NAMI for all the support, guidance, and empathic love and understanding that they provide. And that's why I walk with NAMI. So have a wonderful day, and you are not alone.
And then we're going to hear, and I'm going to stop sharing my screen for another moment, bring us all back. And we're going to hear from Alex or Lex Alvarez otherwise. So if you unmute yourself, Alex.
Hi, everyone. My name's Alex. I found NAMI the way I feel many people do, in a time of just desperation and compounding uncertainty, when my brother experienced a manic episode last summer. My family, while he was in the hospital, looked for answers, called psychiatrists and hospitals, and barely anyone we spoke to took any time to listen. And we felt lost and helpless and heartbroken. And looking for answers, I came across NAMI online and decided to join the next support group meeting, and I've rarely missed one since. Participating in the family support groups educated me and gave me all the resources and information I was looking for, but it gave me so much more than that. I feel now that I have a huge support system that feels like an extended family. I have hope for my family, and the best part is that I have the opportunity to share that hope with others. Thanks for listening.
Thank you, Alex. We're so glad you can be one of our family support group leaders as well.
Yeah, so happy to do that.
And so then we have Rebecca. Rebecca Myers. Hi, Rebecca, how are you?
Hi, I'm good. Thanks. How are you?
Great, great to see you.
Good to see you guys again.
So tell us about your story with NAMI. How's it help?
So I love NAMI because you guys have connected me with just amazing people that I feel I could talk to about anything. I grew up in a household where mental illness was basically a subject you cannot talk about. So it's good to be with like-minded people and be honest and have stigma-free conversations about mental health. It makes me feel less alone and less ashamed. And then it also, being with NAMI and the Ending the Silence program has helped me share my passion with the community. And I also feel like it gives my struggles a purpose, which means that I feel like what I went through was worth it, because if I can help somebody, then there's a purpose for what I went through. Thank you, NAMI.
And you've been great. The kids at the school, the parents, the teachers, all love what you do. Love that you're sharing your story. And in a pre-COVID world, they were giving you hugs. So we really appreciate it. So we're back.
Thank you, Kathy. I'd like to just add my why. You met my why. His name is Matthew Racher, and our family and Matt attribute his recovery and his journey towards becoming a certified peer specialist, and now in graduate school studying for his master in social work, was driven in large part by the community that NAMI provided us when we needed it. So our vision, continued exponential growth. We have some really big plans for 2021 and beyond. We're launching one-on-one peer and family mentor programs for folks who need a little more engagement and connection with one individual while they're going through this journey. We pre-COVID had an incredibly strong relationship and a support group at St. La, where Daphne is a clinician. And we want to deepen our outreach to communities of color by developing support groups and educational classes in the community that are specifically focused and targeted for the needs of communities of color and facilitated by members in those communities. And we're ramping up Ending the Silence for Families. In English and Spanish, we are the first NAMI in the United States to translate this pivotal Ending the Silence program to Spanish, and we're ramping it up for 2021 and looking forward to it. Miami needs a strong and well-resourced NAMI. And how are we going to do it? Well, it's so exciting to announce that we are embarking on our first walk, and we're doing it our way and your way because of the limitations that we happen to have this year for COVID. But these limitations create a lot of innovation and innovative ideas. Funding our big vision is why we're walking, why we need your support, and why we want to create a NAMI that is right-sized for a community as big as Miami, targeted to the needs of our wonderfully diverse community, and that speaks to the community demand and needs for our program. And we're holding hands across the country with 43 states in a united day of hope. So we are walking in Miami-Dade for NAMI Miami-Dade, but joining forces in media and together with NAMIs across the country in this National Day of Hope. So we're very excited and we're thrilled to be here and to be launching. And now I'd like to turn our conversation over to Kathy.
Well, I think in fact that it's Estefania's.
Oh, it's Fanny, excuse me, sorry.
Thank you. Hi, everyone. Thank you for being here. So about NAMI Walks, we're hosting our inaugural virtual NAMI Walks Your Way Miami-Dade event this year, like they already mentioned. We are part of a national movement with 120 virtual walks in 43 states. And we do this to raise awareness about mental health and to raise funds for our mission and the goals for this year that Susan just talked a minute ago. Now, speaking of fundraising, we set a lofty goal for our first event, but we know we can do it with your help. And I'd like to emphasize that the money that we receive stays in Miami-Dade. Next one. And so why? Another reason why, we know that 1 in 5 adults live with a mental health condition. And the new statistics from the CDC say that 1 in 3 adults report experiencing symptoms of a mental health issue such as depression and anxiety. And this is since the pandemic began. So the need for mental health resources is important, even more than ever. So help us keep pace.
I got it. Thank you, Fanny. Hello, everyone. I'm Kate, Outreach and Volunteer Coordinator. So I'm sure you have some questions about how this all works. So we know why we need a mental health awareness event, something big like a walk. But there are some other questions, right? So how do we participate in a virtual walk? How do we fundraise? How do we have teams? And we have some answers to those questions. So what is a virtual walk? Well, instead of having a set time, place, and activity, teams can do the walk their way, right? And so I think we have a video to help demonstrate.
Understanding how important that physical fitness is to mental health and just being a part of it. It was beautiful to get out here and see how many people are passionate about the same thing I am. In the Black communities where I grew up, that mental health is not a topic at all. So people seeing me out here, I feel that it will open up some doors for young African males and women.
Mental health for all.
Sorry about that. I'm trying to move on to the next screen. Oh, there we go. Okay.
Okay, so registration and fundraising does happen online, but on the day of the walk, you get to pick what it is you'd like to do. So that might be taking a walk around your neighborhood, going for a bike ride, working out, doing something artistic, or working on a hobby. You can do it at home or you can do it somewhere open like a park. So we would love to see how you have chosen to promote mental health on this very important day. So please, please, please post about what you're doing. Show us some love on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, all of these great ways. And be sure to tag Not Alone and to tag us in your pictures so we can show everyone what you've done on this special day that matters so much to all of us. And always remember that we will be walking alongside with you, the NAMI staff, the NAMI board, we'll be all participating in this day as well. Thank you.
Thank you, Kate. My name is Celia. I am the program coordinator for NAMI Miami-Dade, and I'm so excited to be here. I'm also the DJ of the night. So thank you for the kind words. What are we looking to do? We're looking to turn Miami green. And it's such an important event. And leading up to the event, just like we're doing this event tonight, where we have music and videos, we're hoping to really engage in productive conversations around mental health and the things that we can do together. And please, if you know of any organization that wants to light up their building, let us know. We'll be happy to reach out to them and coordinate that. But it's not only about buildings, it's about our own homes, right? We can turn our porches green for the day. Mental health is obviously so important to all of us. And why join our walk? Because we all want to promote awareness to mental health and reduce the stigma and raise the funds that we need so we can advance our mission and give more access to more people to our programs and services. Another reason some people may choose to walk is in honor or memory of someone that they've lost. And also to build a community and to let people know that they're not alone and that it's okay. And I think that's really what's most important about this. And now there's a walk video to keep it moving.
It's been a year, and that's why we decided to do this on her anniversary of her death, to live like Sierra and together come and do this NAMI Walk Your Way. Mental health for all means no one will get left behind.
right, so this is me. My name is Chris. I'm working with the fabulous NAMI Miami-Dade team on NAMI Walks. And I'm so excited that you guys are having your first mental health walk in Miami-Dade. So we talked a lot about the goals that NAMI Miami-Dade has, and this walk raises a lot of awareness, but the other thing it can do is raise a lot of money to help meet the mission and help do all of the things that we want to do in 2021. So you may be wondering, how do I fundraise doing something like this walk? And most of you may have been approached by somebody in the past who would say running a marathon for charity or doing a bike ride for charity, or even they were doing a jump rope-a-thon at elementary school, and would you donate? So I think a lot of us are familiar with how you donate, when somebody's doing some physical event. So then the question is, well, how do we fundraise? Will people donate to us if we're not getting together in the park and doing this physical event? And our answer to that is absolutely they will, because they were never donating because you were going to run the marathon, although that's impressive. They're donating because somebody they care about asked them to donate to a cause that's important to them. So if you ask friends and family if they would donate for you because mental health is important to you, they will. And
Chris, would you like me to stop sharing so you can take over? Or do you want to move on? There you go.
sorry about that, Kathy. I was just waiting for you to.
Okay.
All right. All right. So we know that people will donate for a virtual event because in 2020, there were 100 plus NAMI Walks virtual events across the country. And those events raised a combined $10.2 million. So we know that people are willing to donate, A, if you're doing a virtual event, and really it's B, because mental health is so important and is so at the forefront right now. So you're still wondering, how do I do this? How do I fundraise? And there's some very simple steps. The first thing you're going to do is register and create a team, hopefully. We'd love to see all of you guys have your own teams. And then when you're registering, you have the option to make a self-donation. So if you're able to do that and kickstart your fundraising, fantastic. If you're not able to do that, that's okay. You can always come back and donate later, or you're just asking, other people to support you, and that's good too. And it's not advancing for me.
It's not moving. Waiting for
Kathy,
Chris.
I'm going to give it back to you. So if you could advance for me.
Okay.
All right. So how you register is you're going to go to namiwalks.org/Miami. And don't worry, we will send this to you in an email. And you're just going to click register now right there. It's circled in red. Copy. Thank you. Once you register, there are about 5 to 10 easy questions. We just registered someone before this and it took 2 minutes. So once you register, you'll have your own personal fundraising page. And you can see Kathy's here. You can personalize it with a picture. You can tell your story about why you're participating. And then friends and family are able to come here really easily and make a donation. So that's the next thing you'll do. Once you're registered, you're going to ask friends and family, neighbors, coworkers, people that go to church with you, ask them to join you on your team and or make a donation. And you're going to promote it via email, social media, text, snail mail, however, on the phone. Just tell people what you're doing and why it's important to you. And then if you're active on Facebook, you also have the option to create a Facebook fundraiser. And don't worry, we'll give you great instructions for this. But you can see, you're going to have a simple button you push to create a Facebook fundraiser. And in about 2 minutes, you'll have one created like Susan, our board president, right here. And it's a super simple way to raise money. Susan's already gotten a donation from somebody she doesn't even know because this is posted on Facebook. And somebody who knows somebody saw it and made a donation because they understand how important mental health is right now. So fundraising really all comes down to one word, which is ask. You have to ask.
So it's Kathy back again to talk to you about virtual team building. So you're going to, as Chris said, you're going to build your team with that same magic word, ask. asking your friends, your family, your colleagues, your church members, your neighbors. Because this is a virtual event, you can recruit team members from anywhere around the United States and around the world, not just in Miami-Dade. For me, I'm a Bostonian that moved to Miami 6 years ago. And so I don't know as many people here in Miami as I do back in Boston or even in other states. So for instance, when I started my page yesterday, I got a donation from a woman in Colorado. So you never know where it's going to happen. And all you have to do is get out there, ask, or put it on Facebook, and they seem to come to you. Plan to do something fun together, virtually or in person. Also, what Chris had said before, and I think Susan said it, may have said it too, is people join you because they care about you. They want to support something that's important to you, and they care about mental health. They'll join your team because this is going to be fun too. It's certainly in the pandemic. It may not be outside. It's going to be safe, but it's still going to be fun. So one of the things you have to think about as well is, who do you know that has not been affected by mental illness during this COVID year? I don't know anyone. Not only do we have people calling our office every day who've never experienced depression or anxiety, I have a lot of friends, I have a lot of family who are talking about it too. So they know today what they may not have known a year and a half ago, that mental health is really important. And it all comes down to that one word, is ask. And you can participate in a variety of ways. And as you can, if you can see us, we all have a background that's a little bit different from each other. So mine is the Sailing Club down in Coconut Grove. And so you can walk from Kennedy Park, if you know that area, all around, all through Kennedy Park, down along in front of City Hall, all the way to the Coconut Grove Sailing Club, where we used to have pre-COVID our speaker meetings. So this is a view. If you make it down there, you'll see this amazing view of the Sailing Club in Biscayne Bay. Susan, where are you? Susan is in I'm
in Shark Valley.
Okay, I've never been to Shark Valley, so maybe I need to go there. And so we have Kate and Celia is in different places in Wynwood. Of course, Chris is got the Miami background, but she's got a great friend in Coral Gables. And Fanny, where are you?
FIU.
Oh, FIU, where Fanny's going to get her MPH in, so that's Masters in Public Health. So you can walk anywhere, but you don't have to just walk. You can do exercise. You can go bike riding. You can do a push-up challenge. Now, don't ask me to do that one, but you can ask your friends all to do a push-up challenge or a yoga class. And you don't have to walk alone. You can walk with your friends, someone you feel comfortable with, or as you can see, Corinne's cool crew who is walking for Sammy. Now, if you raise $100, you get to have this great NAMI t-shirt. And let me tell you, everyone online from the executive directors around the country are loving this t-shirt because it's cotton, it's got this gray weaving, and I haven't seen it in person yet, but others have and are raving about it. We will make sure we get this to you so that you can wear it on walk day and take your pictures and send them to us and share them with us. There's also other fabulous gifts, and fundraising gifts actually motivate your team. So if you haven't had a team before, you don't recognize how they salivate over getting these fun gifts. You don't have to worry about what the gifts are. We're going to share that all with you in the coming months. We're going to have more informational webinars and calls, and we're going to talk to you about how to have fun and what to do during the months leading up to the walk. We're also going to be having a little fashion show. So we'll give you a sneak peek. So the ladies on the side will be wearing some of this gear so you can see it in person. And now I think this is going back to Chris. I'm sorry that, let's see. And she's going to talk about tools and resources.
All right, let's see if I can advance the slides this time. So yes, we've told you a lot about what you can do, and we just want to let you know that you're not doing this alone. We've got this whole team to support you, but also there are tons of great resources available. And if you go to namiwalks.org/Miami, you'll see there's a participant toolkit, and it has a lot of the items I'm going to show you. So we have great social media assets. So these are things you could post on Facebook or on other social media that are ready to go for you. We have virtual fundraising ideas, and there's something called NAMI Walks Your Day. And I've seen in the chat, people were asking, like, what are we actually doing? And this will explain a lot of that for you, I think. So, and to any team members who might be joining you. So there are all kinds of really cool tools. And Kathy, that isn't working for me.
Do I need to move it for you? Move it through?
We can't
Chris,
hear
you're
you.
on mute. Of course, someone had to do it during this.
It was me. I'm having all kinds of technology issues. So yes, you can see some of the assets, some of the things that we have available for you here. There's something called Share Your Story, and it kind of coaches you through how to really succinctly tell, why are you doing this? Why is mental health important to you? And virtual fundraising ideas, things that you can do. All right, so this is my favorite. These are the signs of hope. And we have them in English and Spanish, and you're able to print them and write in your message, your reason for participating. And then you can take photos of them and put them, again, on your social media. But it's really fun. It's a really cute visual way for people to see what's important to you and why mental health is important.
Oh,
Isn't that so cute?
that's wonderful. And I think not just for social media, for those of you that don't have social media, you can send in the photos in an email to your friends.
Absolutely.
I know him. He's on the board of directors in Broward.
Nice.
Hey, Alan.
All right, so then we also have a participant guidebook, and it kind of combines all of the things that we've been talking about, but it's really meant to be your instruction manual. Here's what it's all about, because we know a virtual event is kind of a new thing. We're all learning. So these are all photos from the guidebook. All right, so we talked about, this isn't me, this is you, isn't it, Susan?
Sure. So it's Chris talked resources, and a big resource is Chris, as well as our NAMI team to help you through it. But the steps are really easy. Sometimes when I see guidebooks and a lot of information, I get a little bit overwhelmed, and I really want to break it into easy pieces, because it really is easy. If I could do it, anybody can. Register your team for the walk. Invite friends, colleagues, your company to support your team, to join your team. Ask your employer if they would like to support the walk as a named sponsor. If not, would they like to support your team? Or would they like to support a team? Create your Facebook fundraiser. Kathy, can you go back?
Sorry, sure. How far?
That's fine. Create your Facebook fundraiser. It walks you through everything. If you have any suggestions for sponsors, organizations that you're close to that you think would help move our sponsorships forward, please reach out to us. This is a great way to support mental health. And one thing we didn't say, we talked about the importance of mental health. For companies and organizations, NAMI means efficient delivery of community outreach. And organizations know what we stand for. And so it's NAMI, because of our volunteer structure and the way we operate, we are a standard bearer nationally. And so, feel free to be our ambassadors.
And I'd like to also add, Susan, right? So for those who don't know, that May is Mental Health Awareness Month.
Right.
And schools, companies, restaurants all want to do something for Mental Health Awareness Month. And this is a great opportunity for them to take part of the inaugural walk in Miami-Dade for mental health. And I think that would be a good talking point for you to go to those companies, your own, where you work, your hospital, your real estate firm, your accounting firm, your law firm, and get a team going and be part of Mental Health Awareness Month for May.
And thank you, Kathy. That's a really great point. And also, we talked about social media, but we expect this event to also attract and garner traditional media. And in our newspapers, our radio and TV, we've already had some outreach by radio and TV stations. So this will be broad exposure. So more information, see our website, reach out to the NAMI team, to Kathy or Chris or Celia or Fanny or Kate or me. We're really excited about this event. We're excited about the messaging that it's going to create to our community, that mental health is important. It's going to be visible messaging, and Celia wasn't being descriptive when she talked about turning the city green. We actually are going to be lighting up downtown as part of this effort. So this is going to be a big deal, folks. We're excited about it. We're also excited about the fun that we're going to have leading up to the walk. We're going to be doing some wacky, fun, enjoyable things leading up to it as a community and having some fun together, to connect, to party. And talking about party, I think we should start the party now, Fanny. So I'm going to turn it over to you and take it away.
Are you ready for more fun, or to start the fun? So have you ever heard of We'll Decide? You can tell me in the chat. 1 second. Okay, so I have entered all of your names in here. We're gonna spin the wheel twice. And Kathy, what are we giving away?
We're giving away Starbucks gift cards.
Ooh. Okay, so we're gonna spin once. Linda.
Hey!
Oh, Linda. Hi, Linda. Glad you could join us tonight.
Yeah.
We're gonna do it one more time, okay?
So we're giving away 2, right? Linda has 1, and now we see who the other lucky person.
DJ Sophie.
That's actually Jacqueline Torres.
Ah.
Hey.
Hey, Jacqueline. We'll be getting those cards out to you soon.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Coffee on us.
So you have energy to start fundraising and doing fun.
And we're going to be doing some more fun things like that, giving away gifts. And so if you have any questions, of course, whatever is in the chat, we'll make sure that we get back to if we haven't already. And in the meantime, I'm going to share my screen again. And I think you're going to notice a few people, although they look a little bit different, and they're very active. Am I sharing it? I'm not, am I? Oh,
Yes.
Yes.
I'm sharing it. Okay, sorry, I can't tell from this point. Woo!
I'm so glad this is being recorded.
So I hope you all enjoyed that as much as we enjoyed looking at ourselves. And so you'll hear about joining us another time when we do another event that gives you a little bit more information, and we'll be dropping some of that on you all throughout. Thank you all for being here and have a wonderful evening.
Thank you. Join me in Shark Valley on May 22nd.
Bye.